All right, folks, here we go. Title fight in the UFC Women's Flyweight division, and all eyes tonight are on the #1 contender trying to dethrone the champion. I think she's got a great chance to do it.
Yeah, she believes it. And very rarely do we see a challenger that is this highly regarded. She has done everything right on her journey to trying to become the champion. She has left no stone unturned in the training room, but it's in her performances inside the octagon where so many are so sure she has been a world beater as she has made herself the #1 contender.
There were some rumors this week that it was going to be a difficult weight cut. It did not appear to be so, and now all that is left is to fight. We will see if she can break through and become a new champion. Well, it is absolutely crazy to look at the top 10 in this UFC Women's Flyweight division right now. There is so much depth, so much talent, a wealth of #1 contender types, and yet this woman, this champion, has distanced herself from that path.
This is one of those weight classes where stability has been the word. Because for a long time, Valentina Shevchenko reigned atop the division, and now she is doing the same thing. She is ruling this division with an iron fist. And that is because she is one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC. She can do it all, and she loves being called champion.
And in an era in which champions are calling out their challengers, she's not doing any of that. She says, I'll fight them all. Next in line, that's her crack tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Lucky Lauren Murphy. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, King Casey.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Murphy compares herself to UFC fighters Court McGee and the former champion Hall of Famer Forrest Griffin. A definite tenacity and toughness to her style.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Hook to the head by O'Neal.
More strikes to the head.
Fighter blocks a punch. Body shot there.
A really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are trading strikes, and both are landing at will.
Yeah, edge of your seat action. You expected it to be good, these women are delivering.
Short uppercut in the clinch by Murphy. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. O'Neal gets stung by that leg kick. Nice body shot. How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Murphy.
And there you go, again, half guard. Nice pass.
Murphy gets back up again.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent. Big punch lands. Ooh.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's gotta get on the right. She's gotta get out to the center of the octagon, find some space where she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Big right from Murphy.
Oh my goodness.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. Oh, big elbow. What a fight so far. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh, nice high kick.
Well, I'm a play-by-play guy. I'm not an analyst, but I have to admit to being surprised that she hasn't even attempted a takedown at this point in the fight.
It's crazy to think that someone has such a dominant skill and is not trying to take advantage of it. Someone needs to get in her ear and say, start wrestling, because right now you are falling behind.
Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg, so she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now. And that one certainly found the target. Both fighters throwing heat now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, this is surprising to me. I mean, I'm no expert, Daniel, but her wrestling is so good, and yet she hasn't attempted a single takedown. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Lands a big elbow there. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by O'Neal. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see what?
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Murphy got into the sport initially after taking her son to a jiu-jitsu class. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eyes. Looks like a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Murphy on the ropes.
Oh my goodness!
Back to the feet.
This is a great fight.
All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's on it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. Grounded and pounded
there's the horn, round over, and it couldn't have come any sooner for that fighter on bottom. She was defending as best she could, but you thought maybe the referee was going to step in there. Instead, she goes back to the stool. She will survive to see another round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway here after one of the better 5-minute sequences in recent UFC history. Crazy action in that previous round.
Hats off to both of these two young ladies. They both fought a tremendous round. Oh!
That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. You did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 27 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Lucky Lauren Murphy.
So there she is, and this is going to be a celebration that goes deep into